everybody, to episode 18 of the weekly debate / discussion show, Hashtag Shout. I'm the Lone Walker 1.
And I'm Steve Jones! Don't keep the side! And I'm Steve Jones 313. With us this week is our regular guest and also the reigning Hashtag Shout Quiz champion.
And troublemaker.
And here to defend his title tonight, please welcome the Geek King himself, Dan Adamson! Great to have you on the show.
Every week we will be bringing you some of the news stories of the week. From the funny stories to the controversial, not only that, but every week we will be bringing you my tweets of the week.
From racism to multiculturalism, from amazing movies to the amazing Spider-Man. We discuss everything and everything good, bad and ugly. Stop poking me with shit.
Not literal.
Go on, improvise your line then.
Well, that codswallop. Let's look at whatever happened in this week's interesting news.
Okay. First of all, the story about an 11-year-old that has been basically put into a mental institution. A bit of backstory to this one. I believe it's happening in Finland, although I'll get the details for you. There was an 11-year-old, biologically speaking, it's a boy, right? 11-year-old boy who's been put into a mental institution by his father because he believes he's actually a she. You know, it's one of these transgender things where you're born into what you believe you're born in the wrong kind of body and all that jazz. Now, the mother has no problem with this, you know, but the father has put the kid in a mental institution. Recently, there was a court appeal to try and get him out, and the courts denied him. So basically, you've got an 11-year-old boy being told, no, you're insane because you think you're a girl, so you're in a mental institution, and we're not going to let you out until you accept that you're a boy. Now, obviously, there's a lot of controversial issues involved in this one, but my personal take on this is, you know, you got some that thinks they're a girl, right? This happens all the time. It's because they're 11-year-old that think, right, we'll dominate them, you know, we'll, you know, force our opinions on them, you know, we'll decide what they're going to be because, you know, I want a son, I don't want a daughter, fuck you, blah, blah, blah. Personally, I think this father is a cunt. And quite frankly, I hope he burns in the pits of hell for being the inconsiderate and tolerable wanker that he is. With that being said, though, I have no doubt that he loves his kid. But forcing your own opinions upon your children is pathetic and childish, and quite frankly, you deserve to get all the fucking horrible A's in the world. Figuratively speaking, obviously. Now, with that being said, there is a petition you can go and sign. I'm not going to give you the link over the thing. I'll just put it in the description of the video. If you want to sign the petition, go ahead, click it. We've already had over 50,000 signatures. We're looking to get 75,000, maybe more. So if you just click on the link in the description, you go and sign that petition. Of course, don't forget to let us know what you think on the situation by our Tumblr, which we will talk about at the end of the show. So, Adam, you have a news story for us as well.
Indeed I do. An 11-year-old boy this week managed to travel from Manchester to Rome without a passport or boarding pass.
Oh, how do you do that?
An investigation has begun at Manchester Airport after an 11-year-old boy boarded a flight to Rome without a passport, boarding card or ticket. He did this by tagging along with another family. At least about 5 members from the actual staff of the airport, the plane, have been suspended following the incident. Liam I do apologize.
Corcoran.
Yes, had apparently run away from his mother while she was shopping in the, I can't pronounce that either, a civic centre close to the airport. He had been reported missing. He made his way to the airport, probably on foot. When he arrived at Terminal 1, he followed another family going unnoticed with thousands of people heading off on their summer holidays. Security staff scanned him, but failed to realise he was on his own and had no boarding card, passport, tickets, or money. The boy then arrived in the departure lounge and headed to one of the gates where passengers were boarding Jet2.com flight LS791 to Rome. He then managed to bypass the security check without being asked to show a passport or a boarding card.
See, this is
this boy legitimately ran away from home and got all the way to fucking Rome, not just the end of the street.
Yeah, they even did a head count, and it didn't confuse them. Then no one noticed this little kid on the plane.
What I love about this is the fact that you guys are the reason we have heightened security at the airport to stop those terrorists getting in. A little boy could get all the way to Rome!
I'd also like to point out a quote here. Police at Manchester Airport then called the boy's mother to let her son know that she had been found safe and well, but that he was on a plane travelling to Rome.
I would hate to be the copper. Hello, Mrs. Corcoran.
Yes!
Yeah, this is Manchester Police Department.
Oh no, what's happened?
We have found your son. He is safe and well. It'll just be a while before we can return him to you.
Why? Where is he?
He's on a plane heading to Rome, Italy.
Oh, you little bastards! I'm gonna fucking kill him!
Steven, do you know how they found out the kid wasn't really on the plane?
How?
He told them. On the flight, halfway through, he told them, he was like,
What? Did he have an attack of conscience?
They must have said there, he went, excuse me, but I'm not allowed to get on planes by myself. My mum says it's not allowed.
no, he
I'm going to Rome. I'm going to Rome.
On the
I'm
plane.
going to Rome. And I didn't pay for it.
on the plane, apparently he told people he was running away from home.
Got further than anyone else ever did.
He got all the way to fucking
That
Rome.
kid is a troll, if ever I've seen one.
Most people run away from home and get to the end of the fucking street.
Yeah, then they get to the end of the street and go, shit, pocket money. But no, this one...
Mom, can you make me some sandwiches?
Yeah, this one's like, fuck it, I'm going to Rome!
The problem being, because it's Manchester Airport's in the middle of the fucking city. All the kids will be fucking trying now.
I love it's just that I'm going to Rome, and this kid's just like, I'm on a plane, but halfway on the flight, he's like, I'm running away from home, actually.
Would you like to hear this?
Yes, of course I would.
The boy went through full security screening, so the safety of passengers in the aircraft was never compromised. That is a direct quote.
But he went through security. At some point, someone had to have gone, have you got a boarding pass for your kids? At which point they would go, this ain't my fucking kid.
What fucking kid are they?
What did he do? Did he do the old cartoon sneaking behind the fat guy kind of routine?
No, he actually just walked with the rest of the family. Oh yeah,
boarding passes! You would look at it and go, that kid has no boarding pass!
I'm not flying back from Manchester.
Just two more quotes I've got for you. John Greenway, a spokesperson for the airport themselves, said, we know that people are not very happy about this.
I'm an hysterics.
I know, I actually think
I'm very happy. I'm loving it.
Final quote. He, I think for the same guy, he's evaded checks, did go through the metal detector, and didn't sound any alarms. So really, he wasn't a danger to any of the passengers. That's their biggest concern.
To be fair, he wasn't. He was just a danger to himself.
You gotta love, you gotta love, this kid.
It's okay. He's not a terrorist. Not our number one concern, fuck bitches. He's in Rome.
He's an 11-year-old boy who ran away. Nobody gives a fuck if he's a terrorist or not.
Do you reckon he did this?
What is he, the fucking smallest terrorist in the world?
11-year-old.
Patrons are waiting for me. Do you reckon he did this because his mother wouldn't buy him pizza in the market?
Probably. He's like,
I just went, well, fuck it, I'm going to Rome.
Mommy, can I have some Skittles? No, you cannot have the Skittles. I go to Rome! He gets there, no Skittles. It's a horrible irony.
But pizza and ice cream.
Oh, well, of course. That's why I went pizza Ross. See,
ice cream, man.
This is what happens. Adam sets up the joke. I come in with something completely different, and then Adam goes, yeah, here's the punchline. And then I go, I'm a twat.
Can we have that capture? Just...
Yeah, we'll do a picture of me just going, I'm a twat.
What's next on this shit news?
Moving on.
This is awesome news. This is the best news ever. 11-year-old goes to Rome. It's great. Anyway, last news segment of this the show.
This
No, a jaw-dropping moment really can make time appear to stand still or at least slow down, according to new research. Busy scientists have been looking into this idea of like events that we witness and this idea of time seeming to slow down, and apparently there is a scientific principle to it. So basically, this idea of like when you witness something or you see your true love come towards you, and they're like to you, it feels like time's slowing down. There's a science which seems to support that actually kind of happens, or at least to your world. So yeah, it's nice to know that we're only just the slightest bit crazy and that science has our backs. You see, basically, after that great story, I wanted to give you a story which you could reply with. Exactly. So, ladies and gentlemen.
Boring!
And that was the news.
Boring.
So, that's the news.
And that was the news.
Off to Rome.
Bring me back to pizza, man. Let us move on as we check out the tweets of the week. And I'd like to make a special apology, and this just before this. Apologies to Dan last week. It's been pointed out to me that he is actually the best person to introduce the topic with his shouting. So, Dan, you would kindly introduce us.
Oh, you wanted this time?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, fine. Here's the tweets of the week. Tweets of the week! No. Nobody does that but me, right? And he doesn't deserve it.
I just did it.
So, alright, and fine! I'll reclaim my glory. Tweets of the week!
Your first tweet, Adam.
You go. My first tweet comes from the QILs.
Woohoo!
And it is a quote. To die for an idea, it is unquestionably noble. But how much nobler it would be if men died for ideas that were true. And that's from H.L. Menton.
I quickly want to throw in just one tweet here. What? What are you laughing at?
You want to, but it doesn't know.
You're quite right, it doesn't. It's like, no, you cannot open, yeah. Oh, now it opens. Now, this is actually from that guy with the glasses at TGWTG. Ladies and gents, here's to Boldly Flea's second teaser. Enjoy it. Basically has a link that leads to the second trailer they've done for their final anniversary special mini-movie called To Boldly Flee. I swear to God, I've watched this trailer. Fucking amazing. They've obviously really pushed the envelope with the final anniversary special. So that is my only tweet of the week. So, Adam?
Yes, my second tweet comes from Ancient Proverbs. Those who wish to sing will always find a song.
Oh, and do you have any tweets?
Looking.
Adam, what's your third tweet of the week?
My third final tweet is from a returning guest of Tweets of the Week, and I know Dan will be amazed that I've picked this one out of all the ones I could. It's from George Carlin.
Of course.
Yeah, here we go.
Once you leave out all the BS they teach you in school, life gets really simple.
Very true. And that was...
Dan.
And those were the tweets of the week, as Dan said. Now, next week, Adam and I will be presenting our hashtag Finecast Challenge results. So, Dan, why don't you remind us of the challenge you set myself and Adam?
Well, basically, it's quite simple. I did the Batman films and set everything up. I then said, right, my trilogy will end and we'll be going to the Justice League. Steve, you've got the Superman film. Your main villains have to be Brainiac and Darkseid. Then you also have to cast Lois Lane and Jimmy Olsen. Mini Funk, originally you were given that one, but you cried too much. So I give you Flash, Wally West. Got to cast Boomerang and Gorilla Grodd. Anyone else, do what you want to do.
As Stephen said, we're presenting our hashtag Fancast choices next week on the show. So now it's time for the events that's been 1 month in the making.
That wasn't a bloodbath, it's remixing. It's improv remix.
Yeah, let's call it ironic for some reason. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for Dan to defend his championship as we play the hashtag Shout Quiz.
And I made a graphic. Let's have a look at it.
That's not me.
No, that is you.
I've had a haircut and shit since then.
Alright, we'll do a different graphic then. We'll do it now. Here we go. Okay.
So you look a little bit different as well.
Ladies and gentlemen, on to the hashtag shout quiz. I'm your quiz master, Mr. Adam Lone Walker Caulfield.
You're forever alone.
Our champion is Dan, the Geek King Addison, who spent 4 weeks as the champion, and the contender, of course.
Hang on. You gotta do a proper voice.
Oh,
This is kind of like Don the Fontaine shit here.
I can do my really bad movie voice.
But
Just do something.
like this.
Your quizmaster. Hello, everybody. I am the quizmaster, Adam Caulfield. Our champion, Dan, the Geek King Adamson.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do a voice, Adam. Do a voice, Adam.
But like,
Slap his on your face with a trout.
Hey, you can't do fuck all, right? We've just been waiting for you for the last 2 hours to finish this fucking quiz off. You've had a week to do it.
this episode's fun. I love it.
Your champion, Dan, the Geek King Adamson.
The what?
Yeah, that one.
The what?
He has the language. I have the voice.
Madam.
Anyway.
Your champion, Dan, the Geek King Adamson, won the championship 4 weeks ago against the Lone Walker 1. This week, Dan defends his championship against the #1 contender, Steve Jones 313. Hashtag genius. Hashtag ironic.
Hashtag you spelled contender wrong.
I did. And your quizmaster, the host with the most, the one and only, the Lone Walker 1.
So, right. We will be starting with, of course, the general knowledge section of the quiz. Remember,
Talk about anticlimax.
this is the
Sounds
buzzer.
like what my dates.
This is the
Oh my.
This is the buzzer section. Can we please, both of
Look it
you,
out.
gentlemen, can we please test your buzzers? Dan goes. Stephen goes. Okay, there we go for you.
I forgot what your buzzer was.
I love the genuine smile.
Oh yeah. So, Joe, are you happy with your buzzers? Are they working fine?
Yep.
Hang on, dude.
Every fucking
I forgot to
time.
plug it in. Hang on. How's
Boom!
that? There you go.
Boom!
Mine's solar powered.
Right, ladies and gentlemen. Okay.
I'm
Are we ready? Are we ready?
ready.
Okay.
Do I get a point for that one?
Question 1.
Are you ready?
Oh, we're starting.
No, I said, are you ready?
Yes, you will be getting my DX tomorrow and hashtag total markup.
Good. For the 3 in attendance, for Eric Von Gisney watching at home.
Let's get ready to suck
Idiots.
And of course, if you're not down with that, we got 2 words for you.
Hashtag shit, Rod Fuzzer.
Dude, you lost your quack one.
Hang on. Hi. Found it.
Okay.
Hi.
Are we ready? Are we ready? Okay.
Yeah.
Question 1. What is the oldest city in the world?
Boom!
Yes.
Fucking.
That's it. It's ancient Rome, but what's it called these days?
Cairo.
No.
Athens.
Nope. Correct answer is Damascus.
Where?
Well, of course. Now that he says it, yeah.
Question 2. What breed of dog is Snoopy?
Boom!
Yes.
Snoopy. A beagle.
Indeed, he is.
Well done.
Dan now has 1 point.
I am not a cock.
Question 3. How many lines are in a sonnet?
Boom!
Yes.
14.
Correct.
You don't look surprised for me.
Dude, he just beat you in a writing question. That's just...
Shakespeare as well.
Okay, question 4.
Yeah, because Shakespeare was the only one that did sonnets.
Only one I knew.
Question 4. What is the least used letter in the English language?
X.
Incorrect.
Z.
No. Q.
Mm-hmm.
Question
Fuck that
5. Which comedy duo started out with the names Bud and Lou?
Boom!
Yes?
Albert and Costello.
Correct.
Trailblazing right now.
Just editing the scoreboard.
It's alright, we'll edit this out.
Question 6. What kind of rod was used for finding water by specialists?
Dining rod.
Correct.
Rod.
I figured he might get it. Question 7. Which organ removes old red blood cells from circulation in the body?
Boom.
Correct.
Pancreas.
No.
Pancreas.
Pancreas.
Kidneys.
No, spleen.
Yeah, whatever.
Who
I'm
has a spleen?
I'm a podcast host, not a doctor.
Question 8. What is the common name of a shop that deals in men's hats, scarves, cufflinks, and buttons, etc.?
Boom.
Yes.
Burton's.
No.
What was the question again, please?
What is the name of any shop that deals in men's hats, scarves, cufflinks, buttons, any accessories in general?
Gay.
No. The correct answer is haberdashery.
That was close.
Question 9.
Yeah.
What is the name of the asylum in Gotham?
Boom.
Yes, Dan?
Arkham.
Correct, Mundo.
That quack was just like a millisecond off there. Well,
Question
got a comic question.
Question 10. Who designed the Sagrada Familia in Barcelona? Yes.
Da Vinci.
No, he was a. I don't think he did much work in Spain.
What was the question again?
Who designed the Sagrada Familia in Barcelona?
Ted Mosby.
No.
Was it Benini?
No. The correct answer was Gaudi.
Of course.
Question 11. Where is Little Orphan Annie set?
Boom.
Yes?
New York.
Correct.
You did watch it.
Yeah, I was about to crack. Could
Which-
you say it's very rare that I can say with all sincerity? Yeah, I was about to crack.
Question 12. In which novel does Long John Silver... Yes?
Treasure Island.
Thank you.
Would it be possible for you to say yes and then the name of the person? You know, like a professional.
Question... When has this show ever been professional?
When you went on it.
Ooh.
Suck it. I'm losing anyway.
Question... I'm just going to ask questions that you'll know.
More the ones you've already typed out.
Question 13. Which animation company uses a lamp in its animated logo?
Pixar.
Correct.
Didn't wait for it.
Which Akinator knows of very well. Bastard.
Question 14. What animal was Robin Hood in the Disney
Boom!
animated... Yes, Dan?
Fox.
Correct.
Millisecond.
Well, it takes one.
I'm like, Jesus, I've been crucified here.
Question 15. Which social media network uses a bird?
Boom!
Yes, Dan?
Twitter.
Correct.
Hashtag. It's for you, Jisby.
Suck it. That's what you
Question-
just me.
Question 16.
CM
Punk's one of the best wrestlers out there. It's for you, Jasmine. Question 16.
Cena sucks. That's for everyone.
What is the name of the small blade commonly used by gladiators? The answer is not dagger.
Boom.
Yes? Dan?
Shiv.
No. Thank you for trying. Yes?
Is it a Cycla?
No, the answer is gladius.
Of course.
Question 17.
I thought that was used to remove like poisons with red blood cells and all that shit.
Gladius Maximus.
In the common rhyme about magpies, what do two magpies equate to?
Yeah, joy.
Correct.
One for sorrow, two for
I
joy.
know it now.
I'm saying it for our American friends.
Question 18.
All two of them.
Who led the losing side of the Battle of Little Bighorn?
Boom.
Yes?
Cluster.
Correct, General Custer.
That's better than my answer. The losers. Or the dead ones.
That's for the American friends, Cluster. We'll be reminded about that fucker.
Is that the whole "you beautiful bastard" I read your book?
It's the one who went and he ran into the. Basically, thought he was going to wipe out all these fuckers with 300, and it turned out to be more than 300.
That was the Spartans, wasn't it?
No.
Oh, sorry.
Question 19. What is the tagline of Crunchy Nut Cornflakes / Custard?
Boom!
Yes?
Deliciously not the insane.
No.
They're ludicrously tasty.
Correct, Stephen. With a quick
Quick.
Dude, I'm going to get all the points I can, but do we have any
Question 20. Science question. This. Which R word is used to describe the bending of light as it... Yes?
Refraction.
Correct. Stephen, you get to find a point in general knowledge check.
So this is what you say. Boring.
We now move
Can talk
on
about the Higgs boson.
to the first
For the
specialised.
whole scatterers.
We now move on to the first specialised section, which is Dan's section of the quiz.
Bum,
Dan,
bum, 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 bum,
please
bum,
tell
bum,
us what
bum,
your
bum,
specialised section is.
The Christopher Nolan's Batman series, with the exception of Dark Knight Rises, which I have not seen yet.
But we will be seeing at the time of this show being posted.
Okay, Dan, are you ready for your section?
I hope so.
Okay then. Question 1. In Batman Begins, what is the colour of the flower Bruce is instructed to pick?
Blue.
Correct. Question 2. How many times does Bruce knock on the door of the temple?
3.
Incorrect. Twice. Question 3. Why does Bruce's dad say we fall?
So we can pick ourselves up again.
To learn to pick ourselves up. Correct. Question 4. What is the name of the doctor used in the court in the film of the Batman?
Jonathan Crane.
Correct. Dr. Crane. Question 5. How does Bruce first describe being a symbol?
As being larger than something.
Incorrect. Incorruptible. Question 6.
I'm assuming I don't get the chance to steal in these questions.
No.
Right.
Because
chicken.
Yeah. Question 6. To be fair, he doesn't watch Boston Legal as much as you do, so it would make it fair. Question 6. Finish this quote from the movie. After years, I think we can stop thinking about what Thomas Wayne would have done.
20.
Correct. In the Batcave, which wing do you which foundation do you see the wing of?
The southeast.
Correct. Question 8. What is the name of the vehicle that later becomes the Batmobile?
The tumbler.
Correct.
Speaking of Tumblr.
Question 9. In The Dark Knight, what does Joker say to the criminal boss as he lights the money on fire?
I'm only lighting your half.
I'm only burning my half.
Yeah.
I'll give you that one.
I got it wrong. I'll give you it.
Hey, you got most of it right.
Something fire. I'll give you it.
Finish this quote from Dark Knight. My father was a drinker and a...
Fiend.
Correct. Dan, you now have 17 points. Stephen, you have 5. It is pretty much impossible for you to take the lead in your section.
But your section is.
I like the fact that he's good, he's impartial, and he's such an uplifting son of a bitch. There's absolutely no way you can overtake in this round. And by the way, every quote I give you, I want it word perfect. But if your inflection is but a mere note out of place,
No.
I swear to God, you will not be getting the point.
Okay, Stephen, are you ready for your section? Please remind us what your section is.
My section is on Boston Legal, seasons 1 to 5.
Are you ready?
As ready as I'll ever be, which
Okay.
means no.
Question 1. Denny Crane said he had the best sex of his life in which?
Chicago.
Correct.
In which?
In episode 1 of season 1, what is Alan Shaw's reasoning for being reluctant to take the Annie case at first?
It's boring.
Incorrect. He doesn't do musical comedies.
Of course.
Again, in episode 1 of season 1, why did Denny Crane not allow a private investigator for a case?
He was sleeping with the client's wife.
Correct, he was. Question 4. In episode 2 of season 1, how long did Alan Shaw's ex go unmedicated in the hospital?
18 months.
6 months. In episode 1 of season 5, Alan and Denny are arguing over the top of each other. What line does Denny use to silence Alan?
Can you repeat the question, please?
In episode 1 of season 5, Alan and Denny are arguing over the top of each other. What line does Denny shout to silence Alan?
You bastard.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get an erection!
Correct!
I'll tell you what the answer. You
What was the official tagline for the series Boston Legal?
Oh!
I haven't got a clue. What was the tagline?
Just when you thought it was safe to go back into the courtroom.
It's a shit tagline.
Question 7.
I don't even remember when that was fucking used.
That's the advertisement.
Question 7. What, other than their involvement in Boston Legal, connects regular cast members William Shatner, Renee Auberjonois?
They were all in Star Trek.
Correct.
Renee Auberjonois.
Thank you. What show did actress Lake Bell leave Boston Legal for?
I call bullshit. That's not a Boston legal question. CSI.
Incorrect. A show called Surface.
Of course. That's Boston legal.
In season 2, she worked in Boston Legal, alright?
By the way, your cousin. In what other film did Michael Caine, who happened to be in The Dark Knight?
In season 2...
I'm getting fucked up!
In season 2...
Stop complaining, it makes you such a bad loser.
In season 2, there is an episode that differs from the others in a special way. What is this way?
What?
In season 2, there is a factor that differs from every other episode in season 2. How does it differ? It's a very important difference.
Hang on. In season 2...
There is an episode that differs from the others in a
Hang
special
on,
way.
is it a factor or is it an episode?
It's an episode that differs from the other
Factor of the episode.
There is a factor of the episode which differs from the others.
Yes.
every other episode.
It takes place entirely in Nemo Bay?
No, it does not end with the traditional balcony scene.
Well, not all episodes do.
In season 2 it did.
Fair play.
Question 10. How many people had Denny Crane shot by the end of season 2?
Now that's a good hard question.
Yes.
Right. With any kind of gun.
It just said shot, yeah.
We have to double check this. What's that guy? 4.
Correct.
Oh, you shot one of them twice, I believe.
Yes. His therapist.
It was a therapist, yeah.
Okay.
Shot him once in the therapy and won the courtroom during his trial for shooting him.
At the end of this round,
Stephen's fucked.
you have 17 points. Stephen, you can catch up. You just have to get every question right in this next section.
Oh, goody!
Dan, you have 70 points. Stephen, you have 8.
I got 70?
17. Now, gentlemen,
How much do I have?
8.
Ah,
This is my section of the quiz. It's called my section because it's all about things.
that's good, because so far all of them are to be for him.
Now,
Such a soul.
in this section,
Damn right.
all these questions are about things that I hold dear to my heart and know about very well.
So,
Why-
hookers and vodka.
No,
I
because
think
Jack
I'm working-
Daniels.
No, I think I want to get
Just like you.
Yeah.
Okay, now,
I
all
don't
of you,
drink anymore. Maybe I
This-
should be.
this is the
Yes.
another buzzer round. Are you
Boom!
are you both ready?
Boom!
Just suggesting.
Are you both ready?
Sadly not, but let's go.
Question 1. What would Blackbeard do to frighten his enemies before battle?
Boom!
Yes?
Look at them.
No.
Um,
You can't have clues in a second if you would solve it.
Sorry, for fairness, I would ask for a clue on this, okay?
Dude, I've got
He
it.
would, he would decapitate the heads of prisoners.
That was after the battle, but he would also light the, beforehand, he would light his beard on fire.
As you do.
Okay,
At least I didn't ask for a clue.
I know.
question 2. Finish this Al Capone quote. You can get more with a kind word in a gun than you can with...
Just a kind word.
Correct.
That argument's actually been disputed as well. Can't decide if it was a good or a 2x4.
Question 3. What was Blackbeard's real name?
Do I go for a clue? Should we go for a clue?
I'm throwing my fucking butter down.
Should we go in a clue? Let's go for a clue.
Okay? His last name has something to do with education.
Ball school.
No.
John H. Class.
No, his real name was Edward Teach.
Mm.
Question 4.
You're winning. Relax.
Stephen, you might get this.
Hey!
Question 4. In which Shakespeare
Oh,
play?
can I actually say something?
Yeah.
I've already won.
Yeah. In which Shakespeare play do the words "forget thy father" feature?
Boom!
Yes.
Hamlet.
In which Shakespeare plays the words "forget thy father"?
Like
Yeah.
all of them.
Oh, it's Merchant of Venice.
No, The Tempest.
Ah, but I haven't seen
I bet all the words, forget, thy, and father feature in pretty much all the fuckers.
Question 5. Which number features on bottles of Jack Daniels as the brand number?
Boom!
Yes.
52.
No.
56.
Number 7.
Oh, well.
Oh, number 7 brand. Question
maybe with
6.
alcoholic after all.
Question 6. There is a meme of a dinosaur who asks questions.
Boom!
What is it?
The philosophical raptor.
Velociraptor. But I'll give you it.
It's essentially the same thing.
Sir Lancelot of England. Yeah, I'll give you it.
Question 7. What colour was added to Skittles as a limited time promotion?
Boom!
Yes?
Light blue.
Blue. I'll allow it.
That one's fair play. It was.
Question 8. Kid Rock's song Cowboy has a colour which had to be censored. What was the colour?
Colour that had to be censored.
A colour had to be censored. He sang a word of a colour and it had to be censored.
Oh, boom.
Yes?
Black.
Nope.
I know the word he said.
Red.
Nope. The colour was white.
Alright.
I have no remorse for the sheriff, and as I ain't right, I'll paint this town red, then I'll paint this white. Question 9. What is the official name of the North Star?
Polaris.
Correct.
Polaris. That's an awesome X-Men character.
Question 10.
No.
Who wrote the song I'm a Believer?
Donkey from Shrek.
No, it was from Shrek, but not Donkey.
Can I have a clue?
Yeah, you can actually. They also wrote All Star.
Shit, I know the band, but I can't think. I pass.
I know of them, I just don't know their names.
Yeah.
I pass.
You can't pass, he's already answered incorrect.
Your mother.
That's correct!
So, the band was called Smash Mouth.
That's the one.
Ah, yes.
At the end of the quiz, Stephen.
Hang on, the other, do you want to have a final general knowledge round? Fuck, that's a short quiz.
Yeah.
That was like 3 rounds.
I took both of the general knowledge and put them into one general knowledge.
Alright, fair enough.
Like the large Hague.
So how bad did I lose?
Stephen, you have 10 points.
That bad.
Dan, you have 19. You lost by pretty much an entire round.
Yeah, I dispute a lot of your questions. But well done, Dan. You won and you retained your championship.
I'm number 1, baby! Number 1! What again?
Which means
I'm saying we were
that
losers!
which means that I have the right to either host the next quiz
This will do.
or challenge you. And seeing as I think Adam should have his chance to become champion, so I shall host the next quiz.
I'm gonna get screwed over so bad.
Oh
I'm
yes,
in a
you
room
fucking
full
are. You are well and truly screwed.
Room full of losers.
So yes, congratulations to Dan, who is still the hashtag Shout Quiz champion.
Yeah, I'm sitting in a room full of losers.
And the next quiz will take place at let's have a look here. So 1, 2. The next quiz will take place on August 18th.
Around that time.
It'll be recorded.
No, you can't have it.
It'll be recorded on August 16th, as Adam will actually be going away for a week, and it'll be on that week. I assure that next week's episode, so basically the show that airs on August 25th, is actually going to be hosted by just myself and Dan.
Cool.
Yeah, so that'll be fun.
Sure.
You'll get to tell me all about how you're still champion.
Still champion, number 1.
Number 1, baby! Best of the world!
Yeah, I'm sitting in a room full of losers. You lost today.
So basically,
You
Stephen
lost
has a
last
choice.
round.
Stephen has a choice. He can either screw me over, which is fair enough. He probably will, but
Excuse me, my quizzes are fair.
Yeah, does
Unlike you, who asked me specialised questions which haven't got anything to do with the specialised topic, but one tiny little fucking thing. Had that being said, there was only one question which I wouldn't have gotten right, and that would have just made me 10 points. Sorry, 8 points.
I was straight in general knowledge too.
And all general knowledge was shit for me. I was just like destroyed. Yeah, you whipped my ass.
I know.
But
I know.
now the script. The script, they very well say that it's time for us to do all the plugs. And they're going, well, Stephen, it's only a 40-minute show. What's the point of that? Well, it would be the 40 minutes after all the editing I'm going to do. Yes. Basically, when we just
fill the next 20 minutes with this one.
no, basically the editing will probably take place at welcome to the quiz, and here's our winner, Dan. But no, there's a reason why I've not scripted anything for the next bit. You see, this show airs on Saturday, July 28th, and this Saturday, not only are we all going to see Batman, it's going to be awesome, but it's actually going to be Adam's birthday.
It is.
He's turning 16. So I wanted to take this time just to wish Adam a rather odd, on time yet too early kind of birthday wish. So, ladies and gentlemen, please join me in wishing Adam a very happy birthday. And to show how much we care for him, we're not going to sing the fucking song. But I sincerely hope that this year we do all the love.
Loser!
Yeah, he wasn't even part of the quiz.
But he lost the last time. That's why I was checking.
And he'll probably lose to you tomorrow in the wrestling quiz.
Yeah.
Giant
Wait, whoa. That's a surprise entry, dude.
Yeah, but the chances are I'll upload Total Knockout first. So they'll listen and go, no. But anyway. So yeah, Adam, so just want to wish you a very happy birthday. And I sincerely hope that you enjoy Batman.
I will.
I'll be having Batman King.
Yeah, I will enjoy Batman.
Yeah.
Thank you
He's
very much.
having a Batman.
Oh yeah, he's not to you.
Yeah, he's gonna have a Batman birthday cake, you know.
Who hasn't had a Batman birthday cake?
No, I've had one in the past as well. Yeah. I think my older brother didn't. He was never really into comics.
Pussy.
Actually, my brother is actually confirmed he's actually going to China. It's all confirmed.
My brother has confirmed he's a pussy.
Yeah, no, but we all knew that. But he's gotten his job in China. He's going to go over to China to teach English.
And probably go on Facebook and get himself locked up.
Yes.
Awesome sauce.
So
Right.
yeah. So basically, I just want to take that moment to wish Adam a very happy birthday, as this will air on Saturday, on the day of his birthday. And if he does decide to listen back
My
to
belt
it,
won't fit as a hat.
well, it's because it's a belt, not a hat.
Do you want the Roman Centurion helmet?
No, he's not Ric Flair.
Woo!
He's only had one title. Well, two, I
Two.
suppose, if you count the
Two.
total mark one. But that's
I'm
not-
the undisputed quiz champion of Wandering Angel Productions.
Yep. Oh, don't get started on the Wandering Angels, though, because there's still Steve Jones 313.
Seriously, prize.
That'd be awesome. I want to do DC Jones 313 quiz where it's me, Steve Jones 313 versus Mr. Mad. Nothing wrong with that line whatsoever.
I mean,
Coming back.
It is coming back. In
Well-
fact, ladies and gentlemen, let us show you a trailer. Right? Yeah, we're going to do this shit, right? Let's show you a trailer of the upcoming Wandering Angel production. Take a look.
You filling time motherfucker.
Explain to me what is wrong with showing a trailer of a show that we're all going to be on.
It's because
You're like, these guys are the main characters.
of the time that you've got to fucking...
we are in. It's Steve Jones 313. That's it. That's his shit.
Don't ruin things.
Okay.
They just watch the trailer and they can make their own minds up. Although what we do ask is that you send in any and all questions you like us to answer.
Bear versus Shark. Bear versus Shark.
I hate you
Bear
all.
versus Shark.
Why, you're not...
Yeah, I don't have to answer them.
Send us questions about Batman for heaters.
I'm the producer, motherfucker.
Questions about Batman for heaters. They will be welcomed.
Alright, so
Batman shape for heaters.
before we get into plugs, the fact
I'm a
is,
shark.
at the moment of people watching this, us three are actually probably already at the Metro Centre watching Batman, maybe bowling, and then we'll make a bowling championship because quite frankly you just can't.
I don't know where to go.
I'll whip your ass a bowling, boy.
Yeah, you thought you'd whip me ass at this.
Yeah, but only one person's ever beaten me in bowling. One person ever.
Nobody's beat me in ball.
Well, it'll be great. I'll get to end your streak. And then once you put your clothes back on, I'll beat you in bowling. Just walking around with your belts. That's all it is. Something with your nipples.
Who went near me nipple?
So it's just when you kind of figure in your chest, I'm preempting. But what do we think Batman's going to be like? Do you reckon?
Awesome!
Always suspecting people of rubbing their nipples.
Well, I've lived a life.
It's going to be amazing.
2 hours and 45 minutes.
Yeah, but you say that, right?
Yeah.
As if it's a thing. The Dark Knight is 2:30.
Yeah, I wasn't complaining. I was saying, I was actually
And,
segueing.
and to be fair, 20 minutes of that is going to be trailers.
Yeah,
it's
but
going to be, what do you call it? Sorry, the credits.
Yeah, well, again, I was segueing into talking about it. That's all I was saying. 2 hours and 45 minutes of The Dark Knight. Will you stop on my chest? But anyway. So basically, there's some things we do know about the movie, which are not spoiled. So, first of all, we've been told that this does end the whole thing.
Nolan's, yeah.
We also told that there's nothing after the credits, which is good. It means that we don't have to worry about, stopping around and waiting for any last minute clips that they throw at us. There are going to be no clips at the end of the. So basically, once the credits start rolling, we could leave. Sorry, I was burping there for some reason. Oh, shut your face, you nipple rubbing hole.
Whoa! What the hell, man?
You're a fucking terrible loser.
It's not bad.
What the hell, dude?
I called him a nipple rubbing hole.
I know, but for no reason.
He rubs his nipples and he's a whore.
He's not a whore.
Fine, but he rubs his nipples.
Yeah, I grant you that, but a whore.
Oh, fine.
Bit much, wouldn't it?
You nipple rubbing Dan. Is that more accurate for you?
Yes.
Fuck.
A whore gets paid for sex. Okay, he's not getting paid for sex.
I bet if a woman paid him, he'd have sex with her. Yeah, you didn't think about that, did you?
Taking a picture of. Fair enough.
Anyway.
You know what that is? That's a picture of a winner.
Okay, Charlie.
Winning!
Sigh.
Let's go watch more Batman Begins.
Sit down.
We haven't done the. We're not even anywhere near doing the fucking Shane's Plugs yet. Dude, it's not our fault. You had no news.
Whoa. I mean, I scaled down the news.
You?
We scaled down the news for you!
Your quiz was
every
over.
week.
Your quiz was over in 20 minutes.
I'll tell you what, I'm sorry, I'll grab the book and start asking more.
Wait, does that mean I have a chance of winning?
Maybe.
Can I get my
And more important,
Fuck it, why not?
you know what? You could have, if you had been asked, done your fan cast today. We still probably would have just about hit an hour.
No,
No, tell you what, we've got time left. I'll just ask more questions. Screw it.
I've already won. I'm not defending for another 4 weeks. My champion's right. Champion's right.
Actually, I think I make the rules.
Too late. Champion's right.
Hey,
The winner.
co-producers.
You could be
You don't ever produce.
You could be forced to defend your title at any point.
No, I've already declared myself. You've declared yourself as champion. I win.
I'm declaring Stephen Money in the Bank winner. Stephen, you
We
cash
don't
it.
have a money in the bank.
Oh, we do now. I produced it.
It's about time you produce something.
Oh!
Other than a tweet of the week from George Carlin.
Oh, shit, no. Okay. In fairness, right, I had a fuck ton of news, but I can't do a fucking quarter of that shit because every week, boring, I'm going to be talking about the fucking apocalypse as the lava is flowing outside and rising up our house, sinking, and we can see the lava trying to melt through the double fucking glazing window of the studio, and we keep going, boring. I want to talk about something else, but this is boring. And then, yeah. What are you? Seriously?
Sorry?
Seriously, Dan?
We thought. I just heard ramblings of boring. You're on some sort of rant.
Oh, really? I'm ranting on a show that is about discussion and debate. Really?
I mean, if you really want, we could talk about the whole Dark Knight Rises fiasco in Colorado, if you like.
Whoa, steady.
Steady.
Hey, you want to spend time? There's genuine news.
No, I want to continue with a show that's supposed to be at least an hour long, you said.
No, I said it had to be at the most 90 minutes.
With a nice, and you worked out on your stats and your fucking...
Yes.
What's it called? PowerPoint fucking presentation.
We've done at least 3 shows in the past that have been less than an hour.
Yes. And what happens to them? You don't get the ratings. Ratings is an hour above.
Yeah, it tends to be that the longer the show is, the more ratings it has. That tends to be the trend, but it's not a definitive trend.
You said it was.
No, I didn't say it was a definitive
You're
trend.
backing away now.
No, it's not a definitive trend.
Hey, what were we on?
Correlation. Wait, are you just trying to fucking go into an argument to get us past that 60 minutes? I wasn't past 60 minutes to go, I'm sorry, man. You know,
Oh, I just wanted to know what we're on. Sure.
Oh, you want to know where we're on? Okay, at the time of recording, at this point, we're at the 50-minute mark.
Yeah, 10 minutes in wonders.
Oh, fuck you. Fuck you. Didn't you know, I've got a subject we can all talk about.
What?
Let's talk about Eric Von Gismy.
What about
I don't know. He's not here to defend himself.
Either way, he did defend himself. I choked you out.
Oh, yes, there was this thing you guys had a party, didn't you?
Yep.
At a guy called Hobbsy's.
Yep, Hobbs.
And there's a tradition of trampoline wrestling.
Yes.
And you faced Disney in a match.
Twice.
And what was the result of that match?
They both tapped out.
So he tapped out both?
Both
And
matches.
he never sells?
Never sells, never jobs.
I see.
I put him in a triangle choke, he passed out, so he tapped out. Then I put him in an ankle lock, and he said that time he was selling.
Oh, I see. But was he selling?
I don't think so.
I see. And did he go and see the Dark Knight?
Yeah, well, that made it a little fuck.
Oh, right.
I suggest we put him in the Anaconda Vice. Mainly one, because it'll be funny to beat him with Punk's move. And two, it'll just be funny in general.
You wouldn't get the Anaconda Vice on him, he's too awkward.
I can kick him.
What about the label lock?
Too awkward. I could barely get a crossface of him. So I transitioned into a triangle choke.
Alright. Well, I tell you. But anyway.
How long have we got to kill? If you want, I'll just sing.
I moved house.
Oh, yes, you did. You moved house recently.
This is what happened to the hard-hitting debate show.
Oh, well, busy. He gets upset because it's too. It's too.
Well, no, you could.
serious.
No, it's not that. It's just sometimes, right?
Yeah.
People want to watch something on about people like the news and shit.
Yeah.
Your whole idea was interesting news, odd news, and fair enough, you try it. And these days, I just call boring at one random.
Yeah, you do.
Just because I think my fans like it. I have fans. That's a laugh. And then but here's the main point.
Yes.
You said you wanted it to be light-hearted. If we want to be debate, we wouldn't carry away from
The
stuff.
news is to be light-hearted.
Yes.
No, that's why we.
I don't think we need to focus on death, murder, and rape. The normal news does that enough.
Yeah,
And for fuck's sake, we live in Stanley. There's enough of it around here.
But there are points where we are supposed to address certain controversial issues, things like abortion, euthanasia, religion.
I'm fine with that.
Then we should, because at the
Well, pick a subject and let's talk.
Alright then, what should we go for, Steve? We have the alphabet we could go with.
yeah, pick a random subject beginning with the letter A, I suppose.
Well, not
Clint Eastwood.
How about we go
Random.
for? How about we go for?
William J. Clinton.
What about Clinton?
Well, there's a J stand for.
This is awesome.
Should we go for adoption or abortion or? That incidentally is a weird ass.
Yeah, adoption, abortion, 62-3. I don't think it really is, dude. But no, I'll tell you one thing, right? I'll tell you one thing. As much as we all argue on the show, which we're supposed to, I do enjoy doing this show. Because ultimately,
Are you hitting yourself in the face?
I'm getting hit by knowledge.
oh god,
For God's sake, Dan!
the answers are upside down here.
Oh shit! I was getting hit by.
You're getting hit by a bunch of questions with no answers.
You're a member of our government.
But the show's fun to record.
Too much power.
When we first started the show, it was a simple format, right? You got two or three guests.
Dan's wearing the book as a hat.
You got two or three. Yeah, the book is a general knowledge quiz book, by the way, just so you guys know. But
I'm the thinker who has all the answers.
yeah, but we saw a show. It was two or three guests come on, and we all pick a topic each. We get 20 minutes to talk about it. We debate it. It was great for a while, but then also got to the point where it was difficult to get the guests to commit to a particular time and date show up.
Or the people who were on there made you fall asleep.
Well, there was that. I mean, although there was this interesting, the horrors heresy. Oh, that's going to be fun. That's the other thing I want to talk about. I posted a blog recently, in fact last night, about the subject of having stopovers. Because I'm hosting a stopover on the Saturday, Sunday, and Monday of when I'm leaving. So that'll be like the 17th, basically. So 17th, you guys, so the 18th, 19th, and 20th, I'm doing a stopover with yourself, Alaska Laws, and AJ, who's a guest on the show to talk about the Horus Heresy. The thing is, he knows that you don't like him, and you're not exactly.
I never said I didn't like him. I didn't. I've never said that.
Well, these are where
I said his topic was boring as fuck. That's what I said.
Yes, you didn't like his topic, and you said it was boring.
Yeah.
Right.
Nothing about him. I don't know the kid.
Fair enough.
It's the other fucker I don't like.
Which? Oh yeah.
The man that we shall not name.
Oh, that one. So I was thinking of Steck.
Oh, him as well.
Yeah, but he was on the other podcast.
Imagine if they made a tag team.
It would be shit. Basically, it'd be anti-patriotic and completely unintelligible.
What's it, Muhammad Hassan and Dabar?
Oh, they're intelligent.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I love it. You
Bad
got
timing.
Muhammad Hassan speak perfect English. Then you got fucking Jim Duggan. Anyway.
Listen here, tough guy.
But anyway, what the fuck? But yeah. I've got some. Now here's the thing. I absolutely hate stopovers. I hate hosting them. I hate being a
Did
part
you
of
just
them.
motorboat a title belt?
Yeah.
Wow!
That's a new low, dude. That's a new low.
Rubbing your nipples is one thing.
I'm so well.
But technically it's two things. He has two of them.
They might only ever rub one.
Yeah, you know. Do you
It's
swap,
just-
do you
it's
swap just to make sure they don't feel jealous?
No,
It's one of his favourite nipples.
Or one of his favourites.
Oh, yeah.
It's like I said, one of his favourites.
Next week we'll have his top 10 list.
He only has two, I assume.
I never said they were all his.
Ah. Anyway.
Trish.
Alright. But anyway, I hate stopovers. I can't fucking say. I hate doing them, and I hate being a part of them. For one reason is the lack of freedom, right? The thing is, I love having people over to chill with, right? It's like, and certain people are fine, like guys like Crack. It's things like yourself, although to be fair, you often leave it like fucking early in the morning just because you don't live too far away.
Is it sad that I genuinely did get a small laugh from I hate doing them and hate being a part of them? I genuinely got a laugh. That's sad on my part.
Well, it's.
I'm gonna go nap in the corner.
I hate to be both correct, I hate hosting them and I hate being a guest of them. Right. It's that lack of freedom. So here's the thing. As I wrote in the journal, at night time I have a fucking ritual of relaxation. You know, basically, everyone, I get changed. It's the most comfortable. I get changed. He's talking about masturbation, which is not true. But
Speak for yourself.
I will speak for myself. I don't want to know what your night ritual is. I can probably guess.
Nipples.
Well, I imagine it involves nipples and
And it is
iPads,
important.
headphones, and silence. But anyway, it's yeah, and that's inaccurate.
And this is meant to be light-hearted.
I find it fucking hysterical. But
Only you are.
hey, I lost a quiz. I'm like be a tad bit bitter. At least I'm not challenging you to fucking Xbox games. Immediately,
Weekend was a weekend.
it was a Wii game.
Batman Begins.
But anyway, so I've got yourself something over Laws. The idea is to host a D&D game because I've never been a DM or a GM, whatever term you want to use, for a D&D game. And it's been a long time since I played. And honestly, this is probably the last chance I'm ever going to get to play a D&D game because, well, quite frankly, these are the only people I know who like it, and everybody else that likes it, I would have to train up, and I'm the wrong guy to do that. I'm not a trainer. I generally just in case. Basically, this game for you, like say for yourself.
God forbid someone should come looking to you for a Pokemon badge.
I'm like, well, I can barely teach D&D, Pokemon throughout my league. I can see a couple of nifty tunes. Anyway, but I'm not quite sure what to do because I'm now kind of like not necessarily freaking out, but getting rather anxious over the idea of having people over.
It's simple. Get them done. Feed them water.
Well, no, here's the thing, right? In a perfect world,
Get them drink different food, basically.
if in a perfect world, I would have them everyone stop at a hotel on the night and the first thing in the morning, and then they could just spend the middle part of the day. You know, and it could be hours. It could be even like 12 to fucking 12. You know what I mean? It just bothers. But then they get to that midnight part, where I expect to be on my own and chillax and talk to my fiance and type up my stories and work on websites and editing because I've got a fuck ton of editing to do usually, especially with new shows coming out.
Mainly because me and Dan sit and shout things for the show.
Well, basically, I'm producer and editor. You're producer. You know, but the point is, I have that pretty much that 12 hours span because you got usually about 5 o'clock I'll fall asleep.
Indeed.
And then I'll wake up when I'm looking at the house. I'll wake up like 8 or 9 so I can get the dog sorted out, get all the housework done, and then obviously prepare. But then when you've got people stopping over, you've got to make sure they're fine for breakfast and lunch. You've got to make sure they're happy. You've got to make sure they tidy up after themselves because most of them don't. You know, Loz definitely does though. I've never had JSB stop over. AJ stop over. Sorry, never had AJ stop over. So I don't know, but. I'm really not looking. I'm really not looking forward to the nighttime section. During the day, doing D&D and chilling with them, cracking. Gonna love that. I bet. I love hanging out with you all the time anyway. But the nighttime, when it's like I kind of want to be on my own, I expect my own. It's usually what happens. Like the last time they stopped over, and they were great guests. Well, you had Loz, Jamie, and Tom, who plays Haywire in DC Zero 3. Those three were over on the first night, and they were just fantastic. You know. they were great guests. They didn't cause any trouble. Kept the noise down. Tidied up with themselves. Hell, Loz even cooked a fantastic. I think it was like a sausage and pasta casserole. It's like it was to die for. Because she can cook sausages, I can't. I kill people. So it was great, but at the same time, I remember back then it came the night time, and I think, I'll get to chillax. No, I won't. I can't because I've got guests over, and they're not going to fall asleep. And obviously, I've got a PC in my room. This is my room, and I can't have everyone just like sleeping on sofas and. So basically, anytime I have people stopping over, I obsess over the smallest of fucking things. I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do. I'm cool with because, 6 o'clock in the morning, it's just like, so do you want to, you can lie down or you can sleep in my bed or somewhere. You're like, cool, whatever.
6 in the morning, I'll be a fucking sleep.
Exactly, right? So it's
You just stand.
But it's like with everybody else, it's like when you got one guest, it's fine. One guest is no problem. You put them in a room, it's fine. Especially if they're decent, I go to the computer and talk my last and all the jazz without worrying about disturbing them.
It's not hard to disturb your call.
That's the thing. So it's kind of like half of me just wants to like set up a base of operations in like the parental.
Lock them in the cellar.
Because the other bedroom that has a lock in it. I just got to set up camp there, lock the door, so right, no fuckers coming in here. But I don't know. I mean, does anyone else get like that? When some others, do you guys like ever have that moment when you kind of like you'd prefer being at home, or if you're having someone stop over, you kind of like, could you please piss off?
I think the only time I ever really get annoyed when I'm stopping over someone else's house and I'm up and they are not.
Oh god, that is irritating.
Just going, what the hell? Like?
If you're awake and your host isn't, and you kind of like, you're not at that point where you could just confidently just go, oh fuck, I'll go downstairs, watch the TV or something, or jump on their PC or whatever.
Oh no, I did. I mean, it's a bit screwed.
See, that's the thing. I mean, I'm looking forward to hanging out with Lars, yourself, and AJ on those days. The thing is, you guys, basically, AJ's stopping over an extra day. He's stopping over on the Monday as well. Loz will probably be heading back on the Monday, and basically AJ's heading back on the Tuesday. And as much as I love you three, and hell, you're my business partner, well, which I can't wait to get more news about that, but it's all hush hush, except we talk about pretty much everything. But
I did a fish shop.
I cannot wait for that Tuesday, and I mean this with the utmost respect, but the utmost honesty. As soon as my guest leaves, is on the bus, I will be a fucking happy man. Not because like that particular person's gone, but rather the guests have gone. It's like, the house is mine! I guarantee you later on I'll be like, I'm bored. But I
guarantee he will leave and go, the house is mine, woohoo. But now later go, Dan, do you fancy coming over?
Dan, I'm bored. Fuck you. You want the house to yourself? You got it. No, he'll be back on the Thursday anyway. And then on the Friday. In fact, on the Monday... Oh, that's the funny thing. That Monday we're doing the total markout show. Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's going to be awkward.
Yeah, because that dude doesn't like wrestling, does
He used to. Yeah, he's related to Hulk Hogan.
Fuck him then.
You'll just have to sit quietly.
He's related to Hulk Hogan.
If you want, you can lock him in the cellar.
Just lock him in there with Jizby and tell me he's related to Hulk Hogan.
That's the thing now, because here's the problem. He was supposed to stop over on the Friday.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, can't happen. Because everyone wouldn't have left yet. And we're recording #Total Markout.
Yeah.
And then I said, come over on the Monday instead. Forgetting we're doing the Total Markout gig.
Yep.
So...
I'm never leaving your house that week, am I?
No. You leave on the Tuesday.
If you want, you can just punch him in the face.
I can disappear to go home whenever I want.
I reckon.
Can I come with you?
I reckon what you should do is don't tell him, but both of you secretly sneak into the car before we leave and confuse him.
Unless I just ask him to leave on the Monday.
Nah, let him stay. It ain't a big deal.
Oh, yeah. You can join in on the Total Markout.
Jimmy, I got a heebie-jeebie there.
Wasn't
Which led to me telling
Anna
a
put
girl.
that one?
Yes. Well, the thing is, it was supposed to be a special live thing, and then on the Friday we were recording the special Total Markout episode. So
I'm
there's
sure Anna can come over for that one as well, though, can't she?
Hmm.
Because she's off work that week. Once I believe she is, anyway.
Yeah. Alright.
We'll see.
It's one of those ones where, again, I don't know why I do this to myself. You know, it's like I have a need to please people. You know, like when I have people, but I have the opportunity to like have it. It's like, oh yeah, come over, it'll be great. And then about 5 minutes later, I'm putting the phone down, going, why the fuck did I do that? You know, it's one of those stupid things. You know, and it's ridiculous. But I really don't know what to do about it. Like, I'm trying to calm down and just be like, it's all going to be fine, it's going to be cool. But I'm not, I don't feel it. I feel like completely without confidence. I mean, Loz I'm kind of fine with. And you're probably with, obviously, AJ and all that jazz. It's that nighttime bit when it gets to the point where I'm like, you know.
Bear in mind also, you haven't, like, I haven't met these two people.
Yes.
So you've probably got that anxiety as well.
I do have that as well.
Because I don't know if you've noticed this, viewers. I don't really mince my words.
No.
I'm not the type of guy to be nice just to say to being nice, because, quite frankly, I'm not a nice guy.
Yeah.
He's like a heel that you can hang out with.
To be perfectly honest, to quote Mr. Kennedy, nice guys finish last. And I thank God I'm not a nice guy.
I don't know why I also don't know why I do this to myself. See,
you get yourself into a fucking tiz about nothing.
Well, that's the thing, but I always do because on the night time.
Tiz? Funny word.
Because just on the night time, it's like when I want that chance to chillax. I suppose it's the other thing.
That's when I bounce.
Do you know when you've seen something funny on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
And you want to show your friend it, and you've laughed hysterically at it. So you show your mate, and then you find yourself kind of going, the funny part's coming, and deep down you're going, why didn't they laugh? So you try to convince them that that somewhere there, or maybe that the video's been edited. That's kind of what it's like on night time, because I'll be like, want to like work on my stories or watch a particular program, but when you have certain guests over, and it's not their cup of tea, you're kind of like, oh well, I want them entertained, but thankfully. They just bring this PS3 down, so at least
cool.
There's some.
I got PS3 games.
Yeah, so hopefully people can be kept entertained.
If not, get donuts.
Well,
Donuts are the answer to everything.
I got WE12.
Not if you're diabetic.
Diabetic donuts.
What donuts that suffer from diabetes?
No, they make special foods for diabetic. Oh, that's a tag. They make special donuts for diabetic people.
Tiger.
System.
So what have we learned?
We've learned that I'm getting screwed over in the next quiz.
The extra.
Yeah. We've learned that Dan is just untouchable when it comes to quizzes.
We've learned that we should never...
He's the king, baby, number one!
We should never, ever allow ourselves to have time to fill because things just go mad.
And we worked out that when we don't do the fantastic, the fancast task sets Dan sets us, you get rather vexed by the whole thing.
And also, tiz is a funny word.
And on that bombshell...
And you can't ever script me.
I can't ever script it down.
He went for Codswallop, for God's sake.
I'm gonna write that. In fact,
That's an awesome move.
you know, you should come up with a new thing every week. Just a new word.
Also, that Dan doesn't necessarily like George Carlin.
I like George Carlin. I was begging you to get some new material.
I did. I just saw one that I thought was like, you know what? They're probably appreciated.
And on that bombshell, it's time for the final segment of the show.
What happened to this show?
We changed the format and things went to fucking hell.
Basically, I woke up one morning and went, hey, I've got an idea.
And we spent fucking 2 hours waiting for you to do a quiz where we were sitting doing funny fucking accents.
I was watching Batman Begins, people. It's justified. Alright, Batman.
It's time for the shameless plugging.
Shameless plug.
Great way to end the show, Adam, with your name.
Well, you know.
You know what?
Tricky thing.
You can visit us on Facebook at facebook.com/shout the show. You can also visit us on Tumblr and send us any questions you'd like us to answer on the show to
Have you
the
checked the Tumblr while we've been recording?
No.
Shout me the question. Like we did was last time.
We'll answer it next week.
Like we did last time.
Yes, we did. At shouttheshow.tumblr.com. Don't forget to follow.
Did we answer that asexual one?
Yes, we did.
Did we?
Yes.
Yes.
Can't remember.
We did. Are you sure?
Excuse me.
You could.
I'm very sorry.
You could. I'll have to be extra loud. You should follow Riz Cannon our artists at Cannonball. I see you in the
Dude, you're not Brad. Just stop.
Who?
Brad Chase. Talk too fast.
I'll take you. Oh, Brad Chase, yes, of course. No, but I was screaming, though. So it's.
Face for screaming.
Follow. You can follow Adam on Twitter at the Lone Walker 1. That is at the Lone Walker and the number 1. You can follow the Geek King at Geek King. That is G number 3 K_KING. That is G K_KING. And you can follow me, I don't know why, at Steve Jones 313. That's Steve Jones number 3 number 3. Next week's episode 19, will be August 4th. where we will finally hear the results of mine and Adam's hashtag fancast challenge set by Dan. We will also have more interesting news for you. We'll get
donuts.
We'll get donuts is gone.
No, I mean from Mazda.
We will also.
Sorry, we're not allowed for legal reasons. We can't say a shop name, so we'll call it Mazda.
There are other supermarkets available.
Mazda, Mesco's, Corrinsons, Aldi. Let's face it, they don't have enough money to sue us.
Dowdy. Siddle.
They don't have enough money to sue.
Mailsbury. Sparks and Mensa.
Those are really intelligent donuts.
And Mate Rose.
And on that bombshell, it's goodbye from Adam.
Oh, and Spars. Goodbye.
Goodbye from Dan. Who is still the hashtag quiz champion. And it's goodbye from the loser, Steve Jones 313. And we will see you next week on hashtag
Shoot!
That was shout.
Shoot!
Shout.
Who wins? Retard!
No one. None of us are winners in this case.
hashtag
Shout.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Dad,
all together or not at all.
Alright.
Okay,
Are you ready?
hashtag
Shout!
Dad, do it properly.
Fine. Hashtag Shout!